I made your now with you thing. Are you there?
No. Oh, it's the delay in it, remember? In 10. Right, now I've swapped over.
They can hear you.
I can't, there's nobody here. There's only one current view, and that's ours, is it? Hello. And that person's gone. Whoever it was. Three. Hey, come and say hello. There's a bit of a delay, I think. I'm sorry about the long delay. Hey Liz. Hi. Just testing the. I don't know if you can hear me even. Can you hear me even? Hello. There's a really long delay on my end. I can just see what was going on a couple of minutes, about 30 seconds ago. Can you hear me, Liz? Thank you, Mr. Boyce. Right. Q&A. Ask me some questions, girls, and I'll give you some answers.
I can hear it, don't you?
Okay, but is there a delay on the picture? Thank you, Liz. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I just thought I'd tip my toe in the water of live streaming.
30-second to 40-second delay.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hi, Kaz. What, on the speaking as well? Mr. Boyce says there's like a 40-second delay or something, so I'm going to carry on. Yeah, look at her, blowing kisses. Hi. So as you saw in the thumbnail, I'm coming on just to test the waters for live streaming and also to answer any questions that anyone's got. I'm going to even try and set up Zoom to see if we can all get together to do a card. That'd be nice. Hi, Marianne. How many stamps come from China? I don't buy stamps from China, my darling. I buy my stamp sets from Stampin' Up. I have no idea what this is. This is really funny. But it's nice to have you with us anyway, Marianne. Thank you for joining us. Trying to read the comments as well. So, anyone got any questions for me? I don't know why they've got the desk on. I may even... Oh, could I switch the cameras round? Yeah, I think they're in with a Chinese company where they get their dies from. I don't know exactly where they get their stamp sets from. I know all their dies come from China. but I couldn't tell you where. Hurry back, Liz. Yes, I have. I've also used tape, and I've also used a laminator, but I couldn't get that one to work. For some reason, I don't know. But yeah, I have done where you put the line of tape down, you rub your foil over, and I've also used glue as well, but you've got to do it while it's tacky. You're welcome, sweetheart. It's weird, this long delay is. Oh, thank you. I'm so grateful that you are enjoying my channel. I think that is absolutely wonderful. Thank you very much. It means the world. I've got a callus on my finger. So, any more questions? I should really have my other camera switched round. Wonder if I can do that. But then you're going to just see my big red face. Let's see. Is the sound quality good, or is it... Oh yeah, it's coming through my Yeti mic. Oh, where have I gone? Group. I don't know what I've done now. I'm still there. Oh, it's vanished in the corner. Oh, I know what I've got to do. There we go, I'm back. Let's see if I can... Let's enlarge it a bit. There we go, that's better. It'll come back on in any second. I'm back. Looking forward to the video tonight. Really into making beats at the moment. Tonight's video. Oh, it's the fancy fold box, the fancy corner fold box. Very nice. They're going back. We've got 8 with us now. Who else is with us? I keep looking at the screen because my all my captions are on the right hand side, whereas the camera's on the left hand side. So yeah, 9 o'clock premiere. Woo woo. Sorry about the bouts of silence. It's just that I'm waiting for people to come in, and I'm also a little bit nervous. Yeah, I think we need to do a live one. Well, if you're in our Facebook group, Stamp with Joy, what I might start and do is on a weekday, pick a day of the week, maybe say, I don't know, maybe on a Monday. How's that? And do a live stream and actually make a card with you all. But if I give you measurements, sizes, and what colours, what inks to fetch, maybe start a stamp set, and then you can do it along with me and then post them all up in group. That'd be wonderful. Can't wait for that. So does that sound like a good idea to everyone? Can you tell me where did you get the heart that sits next to your... This one. This was off the gorgeous Catherine. She gave me a couple of them. I think I've got another one. It's here. Let me get it out, see if I can find it. There it is. My friend, the lovely Catherine Fletcher, made them, and they are absolutely beautiful. They've got little magnets on the back. Journal page book marker, made with love by Catherine, and she sent me a couple of them, and I just think they're absolutely beautiful. So I think, yeah, you can use them as, oh, let me find something. So like a paper clip or a bookmark, you can put it on like that and it'll keep your page view. Absolutely gorgeous, love it. And the little thing on the sign says dream. It's just beautiful. Yeah, so you can either sit it or you can just hook it over your page, and it keeps your pages. And if you pull it a bit tighter, because this is made of wire, you can pinch that a little bit more, and it just keeps everything together. So you, it's like a bookmark, I suppose. I haven't even opened this one, and this one's got a little bird on it. Absolutely gorgeous these are. I wonder if anyone knows why there's a huge delay on. I don't want to rip it. Oh, there we go. Oh my goodness, I'm having a job to get it out of the packet. There we go. There's another one there. Absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Just beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. So again, yeah, it just hooks over your page. They are stunning. You're welcome, my darling, anytime. Look at the little birdie on that one. So cute. And this one says dream. Yeah. Yeah, so my wonderful friend made me these. Thank you, Catherine. Absolutely gorgeous as always. I'm not a big, huge reader myself. I think I've only ever read one book since leaving school. That's a biography. But yeah, they're off my gorgeous friend. So, have anyone got any more questions? And I'll have to do another tour. So there's 13 of us now. Love it. You can all click like if you want to. I'm just feeling really blessed at the moment. I've just been on the phone with my beautiful daughter. I haven't spoke to her in like 6 weeks because she's in rehab, bless her, and she's doing so well. She's done 9 weeks so far. Thank you for the like. That's my camera. Right, what's going on? No, it's okay, it's still there. It's still on, it's still running. Yes, thank you for that. That was really nice. And I always find it quite hard to constantly talk unless I'm doing a project. But I do love coming on and doing these Q&As. I like it when people get interested in what I do, and I also want to get interested in what you do. Where do I get my inspiration from, Liz? Oh my goodness. Hey, Karen. everyday life, sweetheart. I love watching my gorgeous friend Dawn Griffiths. I think she's an amazing human being with the personality that everyone should have. She is absolutely gorgeous. When I get time to watch her, that is. I do a lot of oh, what's it called? Pinterest, strolling through Pinterest, having a look on there, just picking a subject and just having a look at life skills as well. You know, like instead of going on saying Stampin' Up, say for instance, free as a bird card ideas, I would sooner look on there and at nature pictures and see if there's anything pretty similar to. I'm looking up at the desk like I'm doing a card. Sorry. Hey Maria. So I would sooner look at nature instead, and then see if it's very similar to my stamp set, and then wonder about all the colours around it in actual nature itself. So I tend to look for, say now, let me grab a ruler. Let me have a look at my stamp set. Say for instance, we was using the tropical, oh, what's it called? My eyesight's terrible. Timeless tropical set. Say I was going to do a card with that. I would Google pictures of tropical scenery, maybe materials made with, hi Deirdre, 6 a.m. Sorry, sweetness. This is just a try to see what we can get up to. I would I'd sooner look at it in its natural state. Like I wouldn't type in, for instance, timeless tropical stamp sets, Stampin' Up card ideas and stuff like that, because I don't want to look at anybody else's work. I do look at other people's work, obviously, but I also want to put my twist on things and see what it looks like in its natural, and then I can pick the colour schemes that'll go with while making that day on that card. So yeah, nature, you can't beat just looking at, say like another one now, what's my favourite one at the minute? The little ladybug. Just nothing nicer than watching nature itself and viewing what those little ladybugs do in the natural outside world, and like I say, pick the colour scheme around them afterwards as well. All sorts of different ways of doing it. I think nature itself is just the best remedy for everything. So see something in its natural habitat, and if it's something that strikes you that's very similar to your stamp set, then go ahead, pick the colours all around it, design. Either I design your own designer series paper, or pick one that's very similar. I don't even think, you know, we get all these designer series sets, DSP sets, and it goes with this suite, goes with that suite. Nah, I think you could just use them with other things as well. I don't think they just have to be for that one stamp set. Hi Bethany, lovely to have you. Oh, I love it. Yeah, I love it. And don't get me wrong, I do look at other people's cards. Obviously, I run a card class. Not a card class. We do a weekly sketch. So I get a lot of inspiration from them as well. Because if you put a sketch up and we get 25, 30 variations of that one card. And, oh, it's magical. Oh, Mr. Boyce, you are a diamond.
Hi, ladies.
Give him a wave. It'll come up in about 30 seconds.
Yes.
Thank you, sweetness.
Okay.
I love you dearly.
I'll shut this because I go on the game.
Okay, sweetheart. The albums you make are all the pockets in them, the tuck pockets, are also versatile. The whole album comes together beautifully. Oh, I just love making albums, and I know I don't get many views on them and that, but it's just, I buy these beautiful papers from Stampera and Graphic 45, and also I just, to me, if I'm going to make a card, I'm going to use Stampin' Up products, mostly because That's why I fell in love with Stampin' Up products. But you know, when I buy the graphic 45s and the Stamperas, I know I'm buying them papers to make an album. So that's why I love making albums. I just adore it. Yeah. The paper in the stands behind me are my every single colour from Stampin' Up, down both sides. They fill the racks actually. And then what I do is I get one of the page protectors, put my DSP in, and because I only had like 5 spaces left at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 spaces left at the bottom, I then slide them on top of my cardstock because I've got a label there to say Melon Mambo, Daffodil Delight. So I know I've covered them up, but I know exactly where they are on the stand. So it just keeps everything flat. I don't want to put them inside a drawer because I know once they're in a drawer, it's never coming back out. And also, if it's there and I can see it, it gets used. So, do you use the paper? Yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I just really love making albums. It's just seeing how different ways we can get the flaps to open up as well. Just love it. So, like, y'all thinking of this? Have we got not? Oh, I wonder if the girls are in. Gloria and Catherine. Maybe we should schedule this once a week to do a live, and like I say, make a card at the same time. Definitely. That would be brilliant. Mr. Boyce said once the coronavirus is over with as well, that he will come on camera and do a live with me. How nice is that as well? I know you all like him to come in. It's obvious you love albums. You're so good at it. Sometimes it's hard to chat and watch at the same time. Good job, you go back and watch again. So true, Liz. Do you know, sometimes we're all in chatting away, and then I'm typing messages, and then I'll notice what I'm doing in the video, and I get so engrossed in watching myself do it, and then I forget then about the chat going on, and I'm like, oh, I'm trying to watch the video, I'm trying to chat. And I would never ever ignore anybody. I would hate anyone to think I would, but I get so engrossed in not so much watching myself. I get so once I click on a video to watch, I get so engrossed in that one video. I don't mean to miss chat, and sometimes it's going up that fast. Oh, it's even too fast for me sometimes. I'm a good typer, but I'm not that good. I think with me, I go in there, like I'm saying, to chat to you all girls, but I think most of them go in there just for the chat, and then they go back afterwards and watch the videos on their own peacefully, so they're not distracted by the chat. So yeah, I love it. I love the fact that we've fetched so many people together all in one space, and you know, people like Carla knows Gloria now, and Gloria knows Carla, and we all know Cheryl, and we all know Wode, we know Catherine, Maria, Sandra, Liz, all of you lovely ladies that come in chat. We get to spend that time together. Even might be half an hour, it might be an hour, it depends. I just love it. Hey Leanne. Oh, Liverpool. I love Liverpool. I used to live up in Crewe, so it's not far from Liverpool actually. Many moons ago. Gosh, I've been here. Been down in Swansea now. Oh wow. 2004. 16 years, yeah. Oh. That's right, yeah. I moved down here in the July. I met Mr. Boyce in the December, and we've been together ever since. Aww. There's a really mad long delay on this. It's really weird. I'm watching it, what's going up in the corner. I'm trying to look for messages, and it's like there's about 30 seconds delay. But I love it. It's my therapy. I've had a stressful day. I mean, I got really depressed this morning. Really depressed. Oh, it was tipping down with rain. It just really makes me depressed. When it's cold and miserable and dreary. No, it's not for me. It makes me really, really depressed. I hate it. It does go really fast, doesn't it? Yeah, definitely. But it brightened up about lunchtime, so I brightened up, come upstairs, thought I'm gonna. You're a sweet couple. Oh, love the cuppas he brings you. Leanne, did you see the video of him doing a card one day? I've been begging him ever since to do another one. And he said after he's had a haircut now and coronavirus is out the way, excuse me, that he's going to come and do one other live with me, so we'll get him to do the card while I do all the chatting. How's that? He's just the sweetest guy ever, he is. I love him so much. Let me see if I can brighten my desk a little bit more. Ooh, that's better. Anybody else got any questions? Yeah, I love the chats. I love the fact that I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I've got 12 ladies' pictures on my wall. I would like to have 522 pictures of people on my wall. And the thought that we've all got together in this one little place at 9, it's 9 o'clock here for us. It could be in other time zones for yourselves, but the fact that we've all got together, I just feel really blessed that we can share, even if it's just typing. And that's how I want to try and get on Zoom and see if people say it's you have to pay for it or it's free. I don't know about that, but I will test the waters out soon, very hopefully, and then other people can get pulled in. And if I can have that running through OBS, then we could all live stream together. I didn't know you were going to be on. Oh, my friend always phones me at the wrong time. Yes, Mr. Boyce needs to come on again. I think it was the frog card. Yeah, that's right, it was the frog card. Why are you scared to send you? If you, like I said to people, if you walk down the street and you recognised me and said, "Hi, Gaynor," would you cover your face? No, you wouldn't. I don't care. I like people's souls. I don't judge people on how they look and what they wear. We've obviously all got the same interest. So, how long have you been doing YouTube? I started my very first YouTube in September 2016. So, coming up to 4 years this September. Started off with one video here, then everywhere, and then I started doing it 3 times a week, and I absolutely loved it. And if it weren't for the premieres, at least I was just going to Google that this afternoon actually and say, when did YouTube start putting premieres on? Because I wanted to see how long it's been since we've been doing the premieres, so giving us the ability to chat to each other. And I forgot to do it, and I said to Paul, can I live stream? Because my camera won't pick up because it's attached to another program, my camera mic, for when I'm recording cards. So he said you can live stream through the program that your cameras and your microphone are running through. And I was like, yeah, I don't know how to do it. So he said, I'll do it for you. Which then took this idea of me Googling when the premieres came on out of my head. But I will find out later on. And if I can remember to, well, I'll just write it down. Because I get head like a sieve. When did YouTube start using premieres? Because once that started, I mean, I started making cards and putting a video up every single day. Must be 2.5 years, 3 years ago, and I think it was after the first. I'd gone from September to the following December, and I'd just smashed 200 videos. No, tell a lie, it was less than that. Because I'd said from the January to the December, I'm going to try and get 200 videos uploaded onto my channel by January to December. Well, then I started doing a video every single night, so I had like 365 videos, plus the ones I'd already put on. And then, obviously, the following year, another 365 videos, plus all the little ones in between, like the Q&As, the trips down to the shop, and what I'd bought from the craft shops and craft fairs and stuff. But, yeah, I love it. 2 seconds. I see emails off Graphic 45. New things, National Scrap. Oh, somebody said to me, "Hey Julie." Oh, I've just been saying now to the girls. I do a lot of Google searches. If I decide to use a stamp set like ladybug, I will Google pictures and images of real ladybugs, and then or watch little videos on them on YouTube of real little ladybugs and what their characteristics are and how they get up to, their surroundings, so I can pick all my colours and stuff like that. If it's just a little quirky card, then obviously you can just look at the stamp set as well. And yeah, just I think I get some foggy days as well. Don't get me wrong, there's days and I'm like, oh my god, I don't know what to do today. So I like to look through the sketches. Then I go on Pinterest and see a sketch, and if I like the look of the sketch, then decide, right, I haven't played with this stamp set, I haven't used that DSP for ages, and we'll just try and throw them together. So, but mainly watching nature itself and being, again, if you wanted to say you was using the lily pad lake, you could Google or YouTube a stalk on a lily pad lake, and you watch their characteristics, how they pose and stuff like that. I know we can't change the pose of the stamp set, but we can pick the surroundings by choosing the right DSP. And then it's me, I'm a sucker for a thank you card, so most of mine are thank you cards. I don't think I have done much scrapbooking. Like I say, the only photographs I've got are on the wall. I do have some pictures of me and Mr. Boyce, which I put on in a card, but I'm not really, I haven't got a 12 by 12 album with scrapbooking pages with pictures. I haven't done that really, but I would like maybe one day if I had a decent enough photo. What's that? The page binder that I use. How do I work out how many papers to do? Oh, I'm a bit confused now. You'll have to clarify. Oh, thank you, Julie. That's so nice of you. The page protectors, I know for a fact, if the DSP's thin enough, I can get 2 packs of DSP in there. It's up to 24 sheets of paper, if that's what you meant. I don't know what you mean about ring binder. Gaynor's looking a bit confused now. I just wipe my glasses. Wow. I made cards for a 100-year-old lady. I saw that, Deirdre. It's absolutely stunning. When is she 100? Is her birthday the same day as Captain Tom? Or is it today or for a couple of weeks' time? I don't know. You made the never-ending card with the 100 written down it. It's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And your box as well. Fabulous. But Maria, if you could clarify, my darling, which one you meant, the page binders that you use. How do you work out how many pages to do? Oh. How do you all, where do you all get your inspiration from? Would it be the spine of your albums Maria is talking about. Oh, now there's several ways. When we were in school, I used to love covering my books in school with wallpaper, wrapping paper, anything I could get me out. Something that was nice. If there was ever anything nice in our house, I would hide and cover all my school books with. And after I'd finished, then I would make it's like an album to keep my school books in. I know, how sad is that? So different spine workings. We'd ask teachers. I used to go to a craft club at school, and when because I lovingly covered my notebooks, I would then keep them in an album, and I would use different spine methods to attach my book inside the album so I could go back, because I was a sucker for maths. I love maths. Not so much on it was the 29th of April. Oh, well, that's today. Oh, wish a happy birthday from me too, sweetener. But yeah, I used to love my maths books. Oh, God. And I would keep them all. But they've long gone now, trust me. I am a crafting tea leaf. I half inch on. God bless you for your honesty. That is brilliant. You've just made my day. Oh, don't get me wrong. I've cased people, but you've always got to give credit where credit is due. If you case somebody, I can't stand the fact that you can give somebody an idea or tell somebody something or show them something, and they go away and they take it as their own. Absolutely cannot stand that. It's a pet hate of mine. If I've cased someone, I will always give them credit. Got to. You've got to. In the album, you do a page binder for scoring cards and folding and gluing it. How do I work out how many sections to score for the page? I get you now. Well, it's simple, sweetheart. You've got to. Let me show you on a pen and paper. So, my spine is 3 inches. So I know I got, for 4 pages, I've got 3/4 of an inch, and then another 3/4 of an inch. So that makes 1.5. So I know I can fit 4 pages in my book. And then obviously to 3 inches. So you need the distance here and how much up. So you want the distance, how high up you want to come for either gluing at the page either side, or if you're doing single, well, it's still the same thing. So you would then have the 3/4 come up and down because it's a crease. So you are going to lose that millimetre of space, and then another 3/4. And then you've got to work out coming up how high. So I'm normally coming up 3/4 of an inch as well. So you've got 3/4 here, 3/4 there, and 3/4 that side. So I just sit and work it out on a map. I tell you what I like to get out. I like to do this. So I've got 3/4 space, and I like to draw it as well. So space, and then I want to come up 3/4, down 3/4. So I just add 3/4 of an inch and 3/4 of an inch, and I just do it all the way along until I've got me 4 pieces, and then I work out how much space I've got here and here. With the album I did the ocean blue one, when I realised I'd got these pieces that were folded up there, and there, well, the 4 of them, I realised I'd lost a millimetre, say maybe 2mm there, 2mm there, 2mm there, and 2mm. So I had to take this end piece then down to half an inch. Even though when I measured it, it said 3 inches, it was over slightly. So that's when, if you turn the book up, then it catched. So I just took a slither off and made it down to 1/2 inch in the end. But that's how I just pen and paper. It's always pen and paper for me. I just constantly working things out. Let me show you now. So, say for instance, so 3/4, 1, and oh, mind you, I only did 1/2 inch. So 3/4, then you've got to do 3/4, which then is 1.5. Another 3/4, 2 1/4. So if I fold that and that, and then this piece comes, that's the bit that's going to get glued to give me space there. It's like that, but you're going to lose a millimetre there, literally 2 millimeters. So can you imagine 4 of those? That's 8 millimeters, which is, well, that's 5, so that's nearly 1/4 inch. So that's why I took that last section down to 1/2 inch. Cut that down to 1/2 inch so it fit in that 3-inch space. But yeah, just work it out. It's easy. I love it. I love math. I hope that answered your question. Or, you know, when I do my actual page, I use this as a page as well. So here we go. I will score 3/4 inch because that's how much space I've got in my album, and then 1/2 inch. And then I always make sure as well that they're facing like that. So is it like that one on this side? Now, again, it's going to get it all wrong in a minute. That's it. So when that gets glued down, this has got it. This can be pushed down if it's not in use, but when it's bulked out, it's got that 1/2 inch to play with before it interrupts the next page. But there's so many different ways of doing the spines. It's just, there's loads. Trust me, absolutely loads. You're welcome, sweetness. You are so welcome. We're stuck at 16. I hate maths. Oh, I loved maths. I adored maths. And well, we use it every single day, don't we? In cooking, working out our money for the banks, and you know, I just love it. I have to hold you responsible for my empty purse this week. I spotted your glue tip charm and bought way too many beads and findings and charms to make my own. Oh, bless you. Sorry, but I did not hold a gun to your head. I'm joking. Oh, bless you. Says no signal. Oh, my battery's died, that's why. Let me put my battery on charge. Sorry about that, ladies. Oh, and then he dropped it. There we go, it'll come back on now. It'll come back on now, sweetheart. I'm just waiting for it. There. Oh, what's happened now? Let me check. Oh, yeah, it's coming back on now, honestly. There's a delay for me, see, that's why I'm looking. No picture. Give it 2 seconds. There we go, it's coming back on. Woohoo! So we don't really need the camera on, and I could stretch that picture out a bit. It's just for something to look at, so. That way I save my battery. I love all the little charm things you have on your tools. So I just had to have 2.5 inch, the idea, story of my life. Oh, bless your soul. So, big screen. Do you know, I'm looking. Doesn't look like I've got any eyebrows. Ah, but a little bit. Yay! But I've just moved the screen now, because otherwise I'm just wearing batteries down, so you can just see my face now. I'm gonna have a tissue, babes. I've had this summer cold for ages. Excuse me. I'm back. Yes, my battery ran out, my darling. But so I put it on charge, and if I keep the other one running, just so you can see my hands, I'll have no batteries. So I've only got one charger. Wow, it is like 7:30 already. So, any more questions? I only buy my score tape on Etsy. I don't buy glue on there. I normally get it off Amazon or Emma's World. She's a lady. She's on Facebook, and she owns a shop in Holland, and it takes about 2 weeks to come. But I don't know. I normally have it. I just buy it anywhere I can get hold of it, to tell you the truth. So I don't really buy it on Etsy. I only buy my tape because I love this stuff. There's a store, if I remember, I'll put a link. There's a store where you can get a 5/8 of an inch, a 3/8 of an inch, a 1/4 of an inch. Oh no, you only get 3. 5/8, 3/8, and a small one as a sample pack for about 11 quid, 13 quid. But I love this stuff. Love it, love it, love it. They do special offers on rolls, but that's my favourite tape. Bye. Bye. Bye, Liz. Speak to you later. See you about 9. I am sweating pints. Streaming lenticity. I have no idea what that means. Oh, I'm sweating pints, girls. Any more questions, girls? Ooh. And then I'm going to toodle off if there's no more questions. Deirdre, my darling, you are so welcome anytime. I just enjoy it so, so much. I've got to go. Dinner time. I should be planning. I should have planned this better, my darling. Catch you later. Do you collaborate with other companies other than Stampin' Up? I have done a couple of In Love Arts, and I've done one with Arteza. But I tend not to go towards any other brands these days. I've been asked, can we send you more stuff? And, you know, no. If I like the stuff, then I will. I love Arteza products. But most other companies, the quality on the stamp sets and dies for me just don't cut it. So where do we order my art glitter glue? Amazon, my darling, mostly. The last one I had 3 bottles of the 8-ounce stuff, and this lasts ages. But I craft every single day, and I can literally make. I did a video yesterday. You won't see it for a while, and I forgot to put my sound on. So I had to do it all over again with sound. Bye, Deirdre. Speak to you in a bit now. But So yeah, I make a lot of cards, and I mean a lot of cards. So I always do one for the video before the video and one after, or I'll do a set of 4 cards. So I do go through a lot of glue, but I write the date on as well. When I opened it, I've gone through the other one. I've thrown that one now, but they last me about 4 months, so that's not too bad. And the last 3 bottles, which is this one, this, and those 2. I bought these, I think it was, I think it was October time last year. So I've still got 2 full bottles. I'd ordered it when I was on my last bottle, so this was my last bottle, and I've already topped this up twice. Because for some reason when I took the lid off these, I think it's because they've expanded in the room from the heat, I couldn't get the cap to stay on. So, hey Susie. Hey Suzanne, sorry, oh I didn't see you comment there, my darling, but I won't tamper with this now at the minute. So I clean the nozzle on a regular basis, and I use this bottle now, and I will start to write the next lot of time on. I did top this up in February. It was about the 18th of February. Top up. So I'll check the nozzle on the next bottle. If it doesn't fit, I'll just keep topping this one up and then just cleaning the nozzle. But it's the best glue ever. Also, I use Calal when I'm doing big things. This is brilliant. I know this is water based and sometimes it can warp your card a little bit, but I don't use that much. Well, I have started to use less, but this stuff doesn't bend your card. It's solvent based. And I got a refill off Amazon as well. Oh, look at you. I'm looking up there and I'm thinking the camera's on, but I know. I sent my friend a link yesterday. She grabbed the last one and it costed like $19.99. Because when I clicked on the same link today, it said sold out. But try Emma's World. Type in Emma's World. It's in Holland. She does ship worldwide. It's not that expensive, and I think she's got a 16-ounce bottle at the moment, which is €29.99, which works out £26. So, but she's got a bottle, say, ooh, what's that? 8 ounce, 200. It's double that size, so it's 480 mils, nearly half the size of this bottle, for €29.99. I just Google it then to get the price and see what the exchange rate is. She has got a translation page, but wow, I think I only paid about £12 or £14 for that litre bottle as well. But that's good for doing albums, like putting the covers on instead of using so much art glitter glue. I know I use them in the videos, but when I'm doing them any other time, I use the Calal, because you've got plenty of wiggle space. I'll have to do another, because I've also still got Cosmic Shimmer glue as well, the Cosmic Shimmer glue. But this has gone a little bit watery now. This has been next to my radiator, and look at that, it's like water. Yeah. But I've got it all. I've got this one as well. Alline's Tacky glue. This one, lots of wiggle space, but I'll have to do a review on it where I glue paste, see it all down, what the quality's like. But you'll never steer me away from art glitter glue. It's my favourite. It's my all-time favourite. What else have we got? This was a Tacky glue, but I threw it away just to put my Calal in. Look, Calal. just a smaller version, so for smaller areas. Please do a video on all your tools, where they came from, and make they are, as I love bone folders and can't work out where it's from. Yeah, okay, that's a good idea. This one's a Teflon bone folder, and my best friend in the world gave me this one, the lovely Crafting with Cinders, but I've not heard of her for ages. I'm getting worried about you now, Cinders. If you see this, please get in touch. Hi, Sophie. It's my first time to a live as well. We finally worked it out today. Oops. I must admit, I have now literally got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got 6 trimmers. I know. It's a bit nuts, isn't it? Just kicked over my... What kind of tools do you mean? Like my bone folder, rulers and stuff like that. Most of my tools are from Stampin' Up. My snips, but like my little antique... Whoa. Like my little antique scissors, I had them off AliExpress. Like £1.29. But I will do a video on tools and glue. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, Sophie, that's brilliant. Oh, that's lovely. Do you work for Stampin' Up? You'll have to say what your name is. Yeah, crafting tools that you use in the videos. I love that, half-inch. Hi, Valerie. My bow maker. I got this. You can buy these on Amazon. You can also get them at the range. So, like £4. Wow. What's it called, if you don't mind me asking? Love that big purple love heart. That is so sweet. Oh, binge. Sorry about the delay. I'm just reading all the comments. Are you all staying safe? Sophie's Retro Revival is my business name. Sorry for plugging on your channel. That is so perfect. I don't mind, sweetheart. I really don't mind. Do you sell products, or do you just make cards yourself to sell? I'll have to check you out, Sophie. Any more questions, girls? I don't know how long I've been streaming for. Probably too long. I was looking into being a Stampin' Up demonstrator the other day after watching your video. Would you recommend it? Do you have to have a YouTube to make it work? No, you don't have to have a YouTube to make it work, but it helps. You don't have to go on camera and show your face if you don't want. You can just show your hands. Yes, I recommend, if you can afford it. It works out roughly about £90 per month, because you have to hit a quarter of 300 CSVs. But if you, well, usually the best time to join is join Celebration. But yeah, but if you want to plug what you make with it, or you just want to do a full on face tutorial saying that you work for Stampin' Up, you give links to your shops and everything. Like our lovely Cheryl is a hobbyist. You get all the perks. If you do your 6-month quick start, after 3 months you'll get flex points, which are brilliant because you can end up getting free products. Once you get to a certain amount that you've sold or spent yourself, then you go up to Bronze Elite. Then you constantly get 25% off everything. So a quarter. So if you have £100 order and like it's going to cost you 75 quid, and then you do that once a month, you've hit your target. You've got to pay for shipping. Hi Valerie, bye. It's like nice for you to join us. Oh, I've got a stitch. I just attached them on the top, my darling. What trimmer would I recommend? Oh, well, I love me guillotine trimmers. If you could get the 12-inch guillotine and use that, you would never need another trimmer again, ever, because trimmers, as soon as you go, let me show you. I'm gonna get a piece of paper. Don't get me wrong, the Stampin' Up trimmer's okay, but look what it does to your paper. Look, I don't know if you can see it, but it curls your paper big time and leaves it a ridge. Now with a guillotine, nothing. It's smooth as a baby's bum on both sides. Absolutely fabulous. So yes, this anytime. Once it's built, yes. It's not built at the minute, my darling, because we can't get out to get supplies. I don't know if you can see that, but once we can get out to get supplies, Mr. Boyce's building me an extension on the house downstairs, and then I will be moving back downstairs. Yes, I do like that one as well, Cheryl. I forgot all about that one. I put mine away I was clearing up the other day, so I put all my trimmers away, except for this one, which is the Stampin' Up one. But the Fiskars, which is a rotary blade, that's perfect. Mind you, I think that still kills up the paper, because I do cut my cardstock on that. Let me have a look. Oh, you're right, you know. No, that's perfect. I use to bulk cut my. I mean, look, I cut so many at a time because I'm constantly doing them. I use the Fiskars for that, because I can do 3 or 4 sheets at a time. And then I use my little guillotine to do my Whisper White. I'm in love with the crocodile. It's expensive but worth it. Never need another one again. Like a guillotine. Oh, I love my crocodile. If you use the blades and the score blade at the same time, when it cuts. If you use the blades and the score blade at the same time, it cuts fine. Oh, well, I'll have to try that now. Now you've said that. Use the two at the same time. Is it smoothing out the edges? Let me try. anything once. No, it's still, it cuts lovely. I can't say fault it for cutting, but I've still got a ridge. Still got a ridge. And I can see it. I like to just smooth it back out. No, it still leaves ridges. Right, I'm going to have to leave you all and get ready for my premiere tonight. I have a spare room as my craft room. I nagged my dad to let me. Oh, bless. Oh, so that is absolutely fine. I meant caterpillar. Water cropper. I've never seen a caterpillar. What's a caterpillar? If you use the right. I was just wondering the same thing. Cheryl. Right, ladies, I'm going to have to shoot now. I'm going to go get freshen up, and I'm going to leave you all. I will be back on the premiere at 9 p.m. and tonight's is the fancy fold gift box, and I give credit to the lady who idea I got it off. It's been lovely chatting with you as well, my darling. Oh, thank you all for coming. It means the world, and we will schedule these on a regular basis. And we'll do a card. We'll do a card together. We'll also do let's try and get the zoom in, and if I can do it through my OBS and see the pictures and it's coming up on the screen that way, then maybe we can stream all of us together. Oh, thank you. God bless. Take care. Stay safe and well. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to press subscribe and the bell. I do post every single day. And click the like buttons and the share if you want. Come and see us at 9 o'clock on our premiere. Flick through the fancy fold gift box and come and have a chat in there. Take care, everyone. Love you millions. Stay safe.